this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC 4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store, man. This is not no pre-recorded. This ain't no AI image. It ain't none of that, man. It's the real deal Holyfield.
Can't confirm that. Can't deny that.
Listen.
Ain't no telling.
Hey, hold on.
Am I AI? Who knows?
I mean, who knows at this point in time? But listen, I tell you what, if you got any footage of me doing anything illegal,
It was AI.
It was definitely AI. I know that
This
for a fact.
is not real. They props. what Dirk said is all props.
It's all make believe at this point, man. hey, nothing is real no more, man. We don't even have real breakfast no more. We wake up and we eat fugazios, my boy.
A fresh bowl of fugazios, man. The breakfast of losers or something like that.
Breakfast of losers is crazy.
Hey, man.
Taste of
poverty. Well, what's happening with y'all today, man? We in the building. Hey, we can try to deny the fact that this Micah Parsons saga has been a distraction.
It's been a distraction.
It's been a huge distraction. And if anybody telling you any different, I will thoroughly disagree and be ready to debate that. Because we don't even talk about the Eagles, y'all.
We ain't said nothing.
We don't even talk about the Eagles. And we got a game in how many days, sir?
3.
3 days.
George
a game in 3 days.
George picking jersey number away.
We ain't told y'all nothing about their injury. Like, we ain't gonna act like we ain't mentioned none of this stuff. But we haven't focused on these boys at all. You know what I'm saying? We haven't focused on the Super Bowl champs. Now, they over there just peaches and cream, ice cream, rainbows. Everything is just wonderful for them. And they just focused on us and focused on getting their rings and shit. So, yeah. That ain't a good formula for success, but hey, it's time to reboot, refocus, regroup. Hey, let's get this thing going, man. Let's go.
real talk, man. And hey, happy Labor Day to y'all. I know it's Labor Day, but we still out here putting in some labor.
We still working. The
Man,
trap
we
don't
still
close, man. The liquor store closed sometime, but not for real. You know what I'm saying?
listen, it's a
They start
holiday.
selling underhanded after that. You know what I'm saying?
That when the hooch come out.
Yeah, that's when the illegal hooch come out. So y'all already know we always booming, man.
Yes, indeed, man. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So let's just talk about what the Eagles then added. You know, everybody had a draft. The Eagles had a draft. Now, the Dallas Cowboys draft their ass off. We one of the best drafting teams in the NFL.
Absolutely.
The Eagles ain't, like they had some fumbles, but they ain't too far behind, especially with some of the recent additions. We know about them adding Jalen Carter in the draft. We know we lauded the drafting of Jordan Davis. You know, they drafted some guys. And
I hate they got my boy Jahad Campbell.
That's literally what's supposed to be the next sentence out my mouth.
That boy, that a
Jahad
monster.
Campbell, linebacker out of Alabama. Listen, if he was a Dallas Cowboy, I would talk good about him. So just because he's an Eagle does not change the fact that I would have took him in the draft.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that it seems like the Eagles get it, man. Like, I don't like them, but it's like they get it. It's like, if you want some gangsters, go to gangster schools and draft them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that every great player is from a big school, but I bet my money that a big school guy be more than likely somebody that can plug and play. You know what I'm saying? If he got that status. That's just how I feel. Maybe it's wrong in some cases, I'm sure. It's some outlier situations, but I'm betting on my big school guys, man.
Yeah, and this is the thing I'll say. Like, for the most part, this shit crazy. They showing Micah Parsons practicing as a Green Bay Packer.
I'm cool.
I'm cool too. And that's the thing, man. People were mad about the way that Dak answered shit, you know what I'm saying, on his interview.
I wasn't.
But that's the thing, I wasn't at all. Because
and I get it.
We got a game to play.
Dak look like he was relieved for real.
Like, dog. And it's not that I think he disliked Micah. You know, I'm not saying that I don't know anything about the reports. I don't know these people personally or nothing. But it's to the fact you ask me about this man every single day, every single interview. He's gone and you still ask me about the man. So imagine he was still here holding out, looking crazy on the sideline without a contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Dak Prescott is the one that always stands at the podium. He takes all the bullets. He's the one that gets disrespected in the media. He's the one that's always his fault when things, go left and shit like that. So, yes, I'm trying to focus on the Eagles so I can win, so I don't have to sit up here and be the good soldier and take all the verbal lashings and shit. Like, Dak Prescott has been ridiculed and talked crazy about since he became the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Facts.
So, I don't blame him if I'm relieved that there's one less distraction around. And that's not to say that he disliked Micah Parsons. That's not to say that he didn't wish he was here. He publicly said he wanted the man to be here. I don't want anybody to forget that. But at the end of the day, you're up here asking an offensive captain about a defensive player.
I'm going to be real with y'all, man. This is a tough conversation because I know, listen, man. Micah Parsons is a great talent. He's a great player. All of that is true. But when it comes to the other things that's off the field or some of these characteristic things, it's some red flags in there, man. That's just the honest to God truth. And if think about it, some of the things that Micah Parsons did, just be honest. Even if you the biggest, most delusional Micah Parsons fan in the world, some of the shit that he did pissed you off. Some of the shit he did pissed you off at some point in time. I'm sorry. I got a bunch of evidence that's showing me going crazy off of some shit that Micah Parsons did. So I'm not finna sit up here and act like I didn't have problems with some of the shit he did before. That'll be hypocritical. When he swapped jerseys after we got our ass whooped, I was on his neck. I was at his top. I'm like, what the hell is you doing? Like, listen, I can go on and on about some of the things that I didn't like. We got our ass whooped by Green Bay, and you come right back and have a fucking podcast with his quarterback laughing about it. And then, look, this is why now you on his team. This is why you don't trust people like that. To me, that's a little backhanded. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting up here trying to bash the man, but damn, that's a weird coincidence, right?
It is a weird coincidence.
That's a weird coincidence. We get our ass kicked by these boys. The next offseason, you make a big podcast with these boys laughing and
it wasn't even
joking.
the next offseason. It was the same fucking offseason.
The same offseason, months afterwards then you come back joking and laughing with this dude. Then next thing you know, they asking you why y'all had a DB playing linebacker, chi, kiki, ha with this motherfucker.
And listen, Jordan Lewis didn't like that shit. Remember, Jordan Lewis had put something on Twitter about the shit.
Man, I'm telling you straight up, bro, I'm not the only person that was feeling like that on some of this shit, bro. And think about it, if I'm looking at this shit from afar, you know these players don't appreciate that shit all the time, man. Let's be real. I ain't nobody trying to bash this man. I'm just keeping it 100. Real talk. Some of the stuff that he did was crazy.
And listen, Jordan.
Think about this. Now, take away Micah Parsons, because we love the talent he is. What if that was somebody like Terrence Steele?
Boy, listen,
what if Terrence Steele was going, we got our ass kicked, then Terrence Steele go do a damn podcast with the pass rusher that was whipping his ass?
Yeah, but
how y'all feel about that? If it was a player that y'all went fun, though.
That's the thing. The talent is why people had let this shit ride this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we just gonna have to have an honest conversation. If he was a sorry player, he wouldn't still be here. You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't. We know he's a great talent.
So that's the thing. Cause listen, they say that Dak had issues with it. He ain't never publicly said it, so I'm not gonna say that he did. But they say that he had issues with the podcast. And guess what? If he did, I wouldn't blame him, because guess what? There's been plenty of times where you had these quarterback rankings and shit, and you did not mention Dak Prescott, who was your teammate, supposed to be your partner as an all-pro quarterback and shit, right?
And then he don't even know how to do it, bro. All he had to do is say, man, excluding my quarterback, because I don't want to be biased. Even if you was low on Dak, you could have just been like, listen, I ain't going to include Dak just because I don't want to seem biased, so Dak over here, I'm going to leave Dak out of this. That's all you had to do, bro. Even if you wanted to rank Dak lower, you could have just escaped all of that and just say, okay, man, I'm gonna leave Dak out of this. That's all you had to say, bro.
That, and then, you know, the shit with Malik Hooker, you know, he mentioned, like, you know, if it became an issue, you know what I'm saying? And Malik didn't really say nothing crazy, and Micah Parsons took offense to the shit, and they had issues. I already told you that Jordan Lewis had made a post after the little interview he did, you know, with Jordan Love. So, like, there's been, like, we ain't gonna sit here and act like the players always appreciated the shit he did on the podcast. I'm not saying that he didn't have no friends in the locker room, that he didn't have folks that fuck with him, and that folks didn't follow his lead because he's a great player and shit. But we ain't gonna sit here and act like the nigga didn't rub people the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He rubbed some folks the wrong way.
Man, listen, we finna put this shit to bed, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, like you said, if you didn't find no problems in some of the stuff that he was doing and saying, man, you being dishonest. You being dishonest. I could pull up my raw emotions when I seen us get our ass destroyed by San Francisco. These people wore a fuck Dallas shirt.
Underneath his shit, just lifted it up.
He flexed a fuck Dallas shirt, beat your ass, and then you go swap jerseys and smile with them on pictures. See, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. To me, I understand that these people, it's not real. It's a job to some people. But I don't think that's the formula to winning. If it's only a job to you, you probably ain't going to get what you need to get out of this shit. It's just being real. Now, let's move on, man. I'm done with that. He's over there. He they problem now. He they savior now. Whatever he want to be in their books, that's on them. He's a cheesehead now. So, with them ugly colors and shit on. So, leave him over there. I'm sick of it. I'm done with him. Let's get on to the Eagles, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, man. We're on to the Eagles. And listen, we can't, and that's the thing. And I'm gonna pull this down real quick so we have our faces up here.
Could you imagine if Dak did any of this stuff that Micah did?
He can't afford to do it. But this is my point, landlord. We can't even get into the Eagles content without talking about this Micah Parsons shit. Imagine the fucking players that actually got a game plan, go out here and execute against the fucking Eagles. Imagine them being asked about this shit 24/7. You know, they out here trying to mitigate stuff. Cause you got folks that really like Micah that was in the locker room. You got folks that they couldn't stand the nigga in the locker room. It's probably a fucking mess. But you know, they gotta focus on winning a football game because they livelihoods at stake, the coach's livelihood at stake. the quarterback livelihood at stake. We got defensive players playing for fucking contracts and shit. Just imagine that we can't even stay on top and talk about the Eagles right now. Imagine what it's like with the people that actually know the man or were around the man. So that's what I'm saying. It's a big.
Every interview they ask you about Micah. This man gone. They still ask you how you feel about the trade. How you feel right now? You know what I'm saying? It's just too much, bro.
What the post of the locker room, man?
It's just too much, bro. Like, let's talk football, bro.
And one last thing, if the locker room was in shambles and fucked up, would I tell you, motherfucker?
Exactly.
What I fucking tell you? Am I supposed to get up here and say, "Oh man, we in shambles. We don't."
We sick. We don't even know if we can wake up in the morning.
Oh man,
like,
I can't even think about football right now.
I couldn't even eat my full bowl of Fugazios this morning. I was distraught.
Nigga,
I was taken aback.
What the fuck are these players supposed to do? Get up here and eat that man dick in front of the world? Shut the fuck up.
It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna really get no information out of them type questions.
Yeah, let them focus on football.
To be honest with you, I'm not a body language expert, but Dak seemed like he was really unfazed. Like, and I'm glad Dak was honest because he's like, I can't say I'm surprised. We know that more than likely you was one of the people that gave that, you know what I'm saying, that gave that head nod to get him up out the door. Like, if it's one player, bro, it's Dak. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think he to blame, but I'm telling y'all straight up, I think we might be better from this, man. Like, I really do. Like, do you want your leader doing the stuff that he was doing? Listen. If you can say yes to that, we got a total antithesis in the way we view leadership and how we want our team to be ran. Like, even if you mad about Micah, let me know, do you want your leader doing some of the things that he was doing? And I just leave it alone after that.
I mean, listen, I have no idea. And listen, it probably was him. Let's keep it 1,000. If there was,
I don't want them to hate Dak out like that, but it probably was him.
It probably was either way. Listen. It really don't fucking matter. At the end of the day, we get blown out when we don't have Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Like, Micah Parsons played in these last 3 Eagles games when Dak Prescott didn't play. They beat our fucking ass. We don't have an Eagles problem when Dak Prescott plays. We whoop their ass. You know, that's what happens. So
then Dak did not say we wasn't better. He said, I can't say we better because we ain't did it yet. Exactly. So, like, Dak still like, hey, we straight. We good.
I mean, yeah, and
somebody said it was Mozzie fan. Hey, we might as well keep on blaming Mozzie, ain't it? Mozzie did that shit.
We just gonna blame Mozzie.
Keep it on the low, and we just gonna say Mozzie did it. Like,
yeah. Speaking of which, do you think they trade Mozzie Smith soon?
If we can manipulate, let's say if we can trade one of these later picks and add Mozzie in the equation for a running back or something that we need a lot, shit, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, and listen, I still think that Mozzie Smith, gets a bad rap. I don't think he's horrible or anything like that. I just don't think he's great. I think he's average. Ain't
nothing wrong with average though, especially if we not 100% dependent on him.
Yeah,
no more.
Now that you got Kenny Clark, and that's one of the things I want to segue to when we talk about the Eagles. Like, the biggest thing I was concerned about going into this game was our ability to stop the run and to contain Saquon Barkley. I'm not saying we're going to completely shut Saquon Barkley and the Eagles running attack down, but I like our chances a lot better at this point.
Me too.
Like, I like the combination of having Kenny Clark out there, and then, you might be able to slide Mozzie out there with him and just go real big in the middle. Or if you want to go standard, have Kenny Clark beside Osa Odighizuwa. You got a little bit more pass rushing, a little bit more push in the middle with their ability to press the pocket. So
with Kenny Clark addition, we went from getting dominated almost every rep with Landon Dickerson to, even it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Landon is not just going to dominate Kenny Clark. That's not going to happen. Like, it's going to be a battle now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing you can ask. It ain't much more you can ask after that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a great player on that side of the ball, too. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to lose every rep. You don't want to see your defensive tackle 5 yards back every play. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we've had that. So, Kenny Clark ain't going for that. I'm going to tell you that straight up. Like, he's not giving up ground at an alarming rate. He's going to be able to maintain those double team blocks and all that good stuff. He gonna be able to clear it out for the linebacker. So listen, man, that A gap is not gonna be sweet like it used to be. So just pay attention. Like, this might help us overall. Like, just like we said, Micah was a great pass rusher, but he was basically a non-factor in the run game like that. Like, we know we couldn't stop the run with Micah. Like, we already that was a foregone conclusion. Like, let's not act fake now. Like, he was going to erase everything. Like, we weren't going to be able to stop the run with Micah. So now we actually look at this man dominating. Like, look, we got somebody who actually going to give us a shot to say, hey, you can't come in here and just line up and run on us every down. And that's a huge upgrade in my opinion. Look at this man. He's disruptive. And I ain't even talking about just getting after the passer. If you make these running backs bounce to the outside when that ain't the way the play supposed to win, like, that's the best thing for you. Like, you make them, you help your linebackers pursue. You know what I'm saying? You opening up. You disrupting all the gaps. Like, he clogging up a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? He's not just clogging up one gap. He clogging up a couple of them. It just depends on which way they go. So, hey, I think that's going to be a big-time upgrade, and y'all going to learn to love him. Y'all going to learn to love him if he playing like this in Dallas. I promise you. Him and Oates on the side of each other, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah, because listen, I don't think we've ever had this good of a tandem of defensive tackles in a very, very, very long time. You know, you might have to go back to when Jay Ratliff and them was out there. And
the only thing you missing is if your pass rush can play up to par. Because listen, I don't think we could say that our pass rush is bad. I think our pass rush, if anything, got to be an unknown. It got to be a question mark. And I think most people will look at it like they still talented. They talented, but they're a question mark. So, and I lean more towards being bullish on them. So if they go out here and hoop, bro, this could be crazy, for real.
He said 315, and he lining up at the 5-some snaps. That's insane. He got a great get off, man. Like, as he said himself, man, he got one
of the best get offs.
Yeah, he primarily is a nose tackle, but he can play the 1. He can play the 3. He can line up at the 5 and get after the quarterback from time to time. So, like, he got some versatility out there, man. And listen, it's not like he's a fossil. We didn't get a 35-year-old guy, a 33-year-old guy. He is 29 years old and will be 30 next month. So
I think we'll be more well-rounded. That's probably the best way to say it. Instead of being top-heavy on defense, I think now this made us more well-rounded. Like, we don't have a glaring void at no position in the front 7 right now.
He said that he'd be pissed if they start Mozzie. Listen, the way they talk about Mozzie, I'd be surprised if Mozzie dresses some games. I'm just being 1,000 with you. They be talking so greasy about Mozzie Smith, it make me feel a little embarrassed.
They hate Mozzie, bro. I hate that for that young man.
Yeah, dog. They be talking crazy about that man. Like, God
if
damn.
You don't like him that much, just let the man go after a while. God damn.
Listen, they would not have even traded for Kenny Clark if they had no intentions of playing him. That's just what it is, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can play together, but we'll see how it work out for them, man. And you gonna need Mozzie anyway, bro. That's why I don't understand why they bash him so much. You gonna need him anyway because big guys need to be in and out. You know what I'm saying? They need a little rotation. So, yeah, that's natural that you gonna need your backup too.
Yeah. So, in terms of attacking this Eagles team, because let's keep it 1,000. They got a very good defense. I'm not trying to go out here and put the game on Javonte Williams. I'm not trying to go out here and put the game on what's left of Miles Sanders. I'm not trying to go out here and put the game on Jadon Blue. Like, man, your best path to victory is trying to throw the ball around against the Eagles. And I'm not even saying that their secondary is bad, but they did lose. Darius Slay, big play Slay, took his ass on there to the Steelers. They did lose C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So they got some question marks in the secondary. Like, they went out and got a Dory Jackson, and he's going to be one of the starting cornerbacks out there. I don't think that much of a Dory Jackson.
I thought they got the 2 rookies starting that corner. I mean,
one of the boys a slot.
Oh, You got Quinyon Mitchell and
He
who
the
else?
Outside corner.
And Cooper DeJean. Yeah,
DeJean is
he the slot.
He the slot. He the nickel.
Okay.
So.
Oh, Adoree Jackson finna get work then.
Yeah, somebody gonna be on Adoree Jackson. It could be CeeDee Lamb. It could be George Pickens. For all the fuck I know, it could be Kevontae Turpin or I'm throwing. I don't give a damn.
I about to
who.
say Cooper DeJean probably can't keep up with Turp either.
Yeah, listen. You know what? Shout out to Vosh Lombardi when he said they played the game find the scrub. On that secondary, the scrub is Adoree Jackson. I don't give a damn if his landlord would line up there against Adoree Jackson. I'm taking opportunity. I'm throwing the ball up there to landlord. And
All right,
Jackson
let's do it. And I'm gonna get that catch too. I promise you. Y'all don't know nothing about that, but for real, man, like that's why I've been giving so much pushback when it comes to this so-called running team that Shotty been pushing. Because guess what? I got enough common sense and logic to know that a good head coach, a good play caller, a good scheme, a good, you know what I'm saying, a good offensive team, they are going to find a scrub. You know what I'm saying? They are going to expose their biggest, advantage. Mm-hmm. And our biggest advantage is always, more than likely, more times than not, 9 times out of 10, our biggest advantage is going to be at the wide receiver core.
That's what you invested in.
We too good at the wide receiving core.
Salute to Stephen Carroll in the building too, man.
Salute
Vincent
to Mr. Vincent Johnson sliding in for the win, man. I appreciate you, sir.
Hit you with a 1999. He said, for the trap house, keep grinding.
You already know, man. We coming with as much content as possible as late, man. Y'all see Landlord popping out, man. I need y'all to go support these videos and stuff I'm doing, man. My video game looking ugly. But y'all gotta go look at this content I got for y'all. But I appreciate you, man. I am trying to keep grinding though, sir.
Indeed. Numbhead Neil said, "What's up, gent? Slapped up 6-3 Eagles fan before checking in.
Slap.
Slapping a nigga today." Salute to Stephen Jones and listen, they be messing y'all stuff up on here because I think this is actually Freight Train. I think this is Freight Train in the building, and then of course Stephen Carroll. One of our big supporters in the building. So salute to everybody sliding in, man.
Stephen Carroll, the GOAT.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. So when it comes to that, I'm looking at it like, we gotta see, why would we venture off to something else when we know what our biggest advantage is? That's you know what that's called?
What?
That's called doing it wrong. I'm telling you straight up. It's called doing it wrong. Now, if you run the ball just enough to keep them off they toes or whatever, I understand that. I'm not saying we finna go in here and throw the ball all day. But the thing about it is, I don't want us to struggle trying to run the ball. You see what I'm saying? That's two different statements. I'm not saying throw the ball forever, but don't go in here and struggle and get behind the chains trying to force the run game. Don't do that, because I don't think that's the path to victory.
And listen, I'm not gonna let y'all lie on my head coach either. While he did say he want to run the damn ball, he also said they want to be multiple times. And when he talked about his rule of 53, some shit that we talked about before, he said it doesn't really matter, how they did it. It could be 23 completions and 30 rush attempts. It could be 30 completions and 23 rush attempts. Well, he said they trying to find the right way to get to that rule of 53. It can happen either way, and he said that's one of the big determining factors of winning or losing a game if you hit those marks. So he said multiple times he wants to be multiple, attacking a defense in a multitude of ways, keeping them off of their toes. So
Cowboy Brian in the building. What's happening? I ain't seen Brian in a minute.
Salute to Cowboy Brian, man.
I ain't mean to cut you off, my boy.
But
my
you
bad.
did, though, so it's all
my fault.
Hey, I can tell you real West Coasters today, man. It's all
No,
good.
Don't be like that.
Nah, I'm hating today, man.
I see.
Nah, for real, though. It's all good, nigga. But for real though, man, like I do like the kind of philosophy that Shotty has, and to be fair, I will sacrifice a down, to run the ball, just so I can set up a shot playoff for the same look.
I'm doing play action on first down. I'm throwing the fuck out that bitch. Like, hey, you think I'm finna run? And then I might come and do play action on second down too. Like, I'm gonna be deceptive. Then get in the short down and distance and run the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that type of time. Like, I'm being aggressive as hell on first and second down. Like, we don't need to get behind the sticks. Because guess what? If Philly offense is running like they normally run, man, they gon' get their points. We can't play around with our possessions. But as far as this matchup go, what matchup you think will be the biggest deciding factor in this game?
Honestly, in actually winning the game, how our offensive line holds up against their defensive line, because that's one of the biggest question marks that we have going into this. Like, we got playmakers now. Will they keep Dak Prescott, standing upright? Because Dak Prescott can't throw the ball to George Pickens if he's on his ass. He can't throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb if he's on his ass. You know what I'm saying? We can't run the ball if Jalen Carter and them is having a meeting in the A gap and the B gap and shit. So trench play is always going to be the biggest determining factor on if you win or lose a game. Because I may want to throw the ball, I may want to run the ball, I may want to do this, I may want to do that. If you don't hold up front, and Tyler Guyton is out there looking like Flagenstein again, and we getting holding calls, and we all the way behind the sticks and shit like that, it's gonna be a long fucking night. I'll tell you that right now. So really, winning up front, you spent a 12th overall pick on Tyler Booker. You just spent a first round pick on Tyler Guyton. You spent a first round pick on Tyler Smith. You spent a top 100 pick on Cooper Beebe. You paid Terrence Steele. Your offensive line better be gangster.
Our line should be able to walk in there and be a bully to this defensive line. Real talk.
They better.
Real talk. And they a good defensive line, but I got confidence in them guys to go in there and take it to them on the run game. I might be a little more concerned about the pass pro. But I'll say mine is the opposite, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's heaven, the hell, and vice versa. Yeah, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Hey, man, I told you, that was our soundtrack playing football back in high school, man. I'm that old. So when that came out, we was, we used to be doing all that on the way to play our game. So Pastor Troy was pretty much the soundtrack to my football career back in the day. But salute to Pastor Troy. But vice versa, I'll say, I think one of the biggest deciding factors in the matchup in this game will be our defensive line against their offensive line. It's all trenches. Even though we know the points probably get scored behind the wide receivers and stuff, I feel like for the Cowboys, but at the same time, you still need them trenches. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see how my defensive line can disrupt their great chemistry that they got on their offensive line. Can we be disruptive in the inside? And guess what? That interior rush is a good kryptonite for Jalen Hurts too. Every mobile quarterback, they can't stand interior pressure in their face. Like, that's something you got to understand too. So Kenny Clark, Oso Digizua, that could be a big time factor in this game. If you can go, just imagine Jalen Hurts hiked the ball and you got a 300-pound man running straight at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about not from an angle, because Jalen comfortable when it comes to them type situations. But if he coming right at him and with a first step like Kenny Clark got, and I seen this on film, Kenny Clark jumping, he got his first step more quicker than the whole defense at times. Shout out to Perry Lockett on your end.
Salute. He said, do you think we'll get off to a fast start? I mean, this is the thing I want to say about that. The Dallas Cowboys have said they've been hiding plays, they've been hiding formations. They supposed to be coming out here with the element of surprise. Like Shotty said, they've been holding stuff close to the vest just for moments like this, because Vic Fangio has not been able to scout what Brian Schottenheimer's offense looks right now. He had no idea, his tendencies. He had no idea what some of his personnel packages are. Like, they better come out fast, because if you don't, then you wasted an entire preseason, being vanilla. You wasted an entire training camp being vanilla. You better come out here with some chocolate, some sprinkles, some whipped cream, some hot fudge, nigga. All that shit. Like, you better have all that shit working in your favor, and you better hit the ground running. So
salute to my guy Shine sliding in the building, man. Salute to the trap, man. It look like y'all showing up today, man. We appreciate y'all sliding through for the win.
yeah, man. Listen, there's almost 100 folks in the trap. There's 100-some folks in the liquor store. Y'all showing up today.
Y'all showing up and showing out. We appreciate y'all being here, man. But yeah, you right, man. I feel like I told you it's a thin line between mastering these plays and hiding the plays. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just preference on which one you prefer. Because, I mean, it just depends. I can't even make a decision, to be honest, man. Because, well, you still want to master the plays. But they could have mastered the plays behind the scenes.
Yeah, because there are practices that are not open to
that we don't see. Yeah. So maybe this the safest way. I understand what Shotty doing. That's why I told people how important it was after Mike McCarthy torched the league with CD. Of course, the very next year, you got to get more, you know what I'm saying? You got to change it up because everybody game planning against you now. You know what I'm saying? We had, when they seen 1,700 yards CD, them boys like, hey, we can't let this happen next year.
They said never again. They said never again.
Hell no. Mike McCarthy really is going to spam Lamb, and we can't have that. So they figured out a way to neutralize them. Of course, after a whole offseason and defensive game planning, them defensive coordinators make a lot of money here. I don't know if you know. You know what I'm saying? They make a whole lot of money, so they take their job seriously. Of course, they gonna, do everything in their power to slow a high-power offense down. So that's for sure.
Salute to Numbhead Neil with the $4.99 for your mind. He said Eagles. Hold on, let me pull this up, man. He said Eagles and their fans be like tush push. Hurst getting Diddy. Hurst getting Diddy past the marker with man hands all on his ass and shit.
All right.
I mean, he ain't lying because, I'd be a little embarrassed if niggas had to play with my ass for me to get rushing touchdowns.
That's a little crazy.
I'm just saying, this man gets sexually assaulted every other down, and we just act like nothing happened. Salute to Perry Locke on your end with the $4.99. He said, keep grinding, fellas. Indeed.
I read it, man. Appreciate you, man.
We shine.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Once they get tape on you, then it get real. You know what I'm saying? They not going to let you just do the same thing back-to-back years and go crazy. That's not smart defensive coordinating right there.
So Suave hit you up with a 5-piece.
Salute.
Because he said, I want to see Pickens impose his will early and often.
Word
on the streets here in Philly is that they're concerned about they are concerned.
They should be.
They don't want, listen, they did not want Salina Dory Jackson up out there. That's why they traded for another cornerback.
Bro, Dak is going to feast on them, boy.
Like
Dak is going to feast on the league. If Shotty is halfway what I want him to be, Dak going to feast on the league this year if he stay healthy, man. Real talk.
And that's why I said the trench play is so important because as long as he's standing upright, he can deliver the football. We're going to have favorable matchups in the passing game all year. It's just going to come down to, can they protect Dak Prescott?
I got faith in even that because guess what? Dak is a savvy veteran who know how to get the ball out his hand quick. He is. Like, bro, Ford's like that, bro. If you give him any type of options, you know what I'm saying? Dak gonna know where to go with the football and get it there accurately and on time. Like, we done seen Dak do this year after year. I'm confident as hell in Dak right now, especially with these weapons. The weapons that we got, Turp, GP, CD, and then listen, don't let Ferg have a good year. Don't let Ferg wake up again. Man, this offense could be ridiculous. Like, real talk.
Darius Cooper probably already been. Let's see. He said, Chad, get these likes to 100 and I'll drop $50 to landlord.
Hey, man, shit. Y'all heard the man. Y'all make sure y'all get this chat up, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Stephen Carey, man. He a real one. Hey, y'all heard the man. Let's get the likes up to 100, man. Don't hate your boy out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get those likes up for Cuzzy.
Let's get the likes up. Hey, come from the liquor store to the trap and get the likes up to 100 for Mr. Stephen Carey, the GOAT, man.
And then come back and do the same over here.
Yeah, make sure you go over there to the liquor store and do the same over there. But, hey, man, let's get the likes up.
He said, I think the issue with Lamb last year was the combination of missing all preseason. I mean, I believe so too. When you don't get a good opportunity to run out there and play with your quarterback and learn the offense and learn the new plays they adding in, I'm sure the shit goes sideways for you, man. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, cause you need that chemistry, man, at wide receiver. Like most of the times, that's why first week vibes. I kind of go, I go against most offenses. You know what I'm saying? Because offense take time and chemistry and all kind of stuff to work properly. So it's typical that the defense probably be a little ahead of most offenses.
Most times, yeah, especially when at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Damn sure at the start of the season. He said, we have got to score, though. We can't be no field goal boys. I agree. When you play a good team, you got to value points. That is a 4-point difference. If you go down there, kick a field goal, and they come back down and and they get 7, you're leaving points on the board. Like, you can't win football games like that, especially when you're playing, a superb team. Because I hate the Eagles' guts, but we ain't going to act like they ain't good.
Anthony Strader in the building. What's happening, sir?
Salute to my boy Ant in the building, man.
Yes, sir. But let's see. So we'll say our biggest advantage, of course, is on the passing game. Where do you think our defense can show up and show out it against their offense? If Trey playing, I'm gonna say maybe in the secondary.
I have no idea. Hold on. Salute to Stephen Carroll with the 1999. He said, "Chat, I'll do the same here if y'all get them likes to 100."
Man, y'all gotta look out for your country cousins, man. Let's get this money.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I just went and liked Landlord page. Landlord, go like
yeah,
mine.
let me go like yours just in case I ain't do it. Let's see. Hey, tell a friend, neighbor, cousin, and friend, all that together to go help out your country cousins today.
Yeah, there's 126 people in here.
It's a Labor Day, and we doing labor for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Let's see, because right now I got 90 likes, so I need 10 more likes, to get a 50 ball from Mr. Stephen Carroll.
I'm at 86. I'm lacking over here. Y'all help, brother.
Yeah, help Landlord get up there, man.
Let's get it, man. It's funny. Hallelujah in the building, man.
He said, but honestly, dog, for me defensively, I think that we can show up or show out, in really defensive tackle room. I think your defensive tackle room actually has the ability to take over this game. Salute to Suzanne on my end with the Cash App too.
Mine too. Salute to Miss Suzanne. We appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. Because really, when we talk about Kenny Clark and his ability to not only stop the run, but he got pass rushing ability from the one tech spot. We know that Osa is playing in a new scheme, that highlights the ability of a 3-tech to get upfield and be disruptive. Myles Smith is going into year 3, and he's supposed to be a better player at this point in time. We've seen Perion Winfrey flash in preseason and training camp, and they just said he got back tightness, so he should be all right. He should be okay to go. Also, salute the Freight Train with the $9.99 on my end. He said, I appreciate it when they doubt us. I appreciate when they doubt us, too. But
salute the Freight Train.
I do need defensive tackle. For real, I do need defensive tackle. We talking about guys that can step in. And listen, Landon Dixon might not even be completely healthy. Like, he just had surgery. He's not going to, regardless if he plays or not, he's not going to be 100%.
Facts.
So I do think it's going to be the interior guys, that step in and have a big impact for the Dallas Cowboys.
We at 92 on my end, y'all. Come on with it. I need 8 more. He ain't made it by 9.
I done made it to 100, y'all. So listen, Stephen Carroll, we got 100 likes in the liquor store.
Yes, sir. Salute to the liquor store, man. Y'all got to get us right in the trap now.
So listen, we got folks in the anybody in the liquor store that ain't went to like Landlord stream yet, y'all go and like it, because Mr. Stephen Carroll is trying to come through and bless us.
He trying to ball out for his content creators, man. We appreciate him too.
All right, let's see where you at, man. I'm finna refresh. By the time I refresh, you should be to 100. You at 94. We need 6 more people.
Somebody took a like away.
Yeah, we need 6 more people.
It was at 95. Somebody said, damn, Landlord. That's great.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Salute to you, too. Hold on. Eagles lost a lot of players. They did. They did, and they lost both of their coordinators too.
Yeah.
No, they lost one coordinator.
They lost one because Vic Fangio's
Kellen.
still there. They lost Kellen. Kellen went and got a head coaching job.
Yeah.
So I think they're a good. Listen, I still think they're a very good team. I still think they got things working in their favor. Freight Train hit you on here as well with a 999.
Salute my dog Freight Train.
He
said under promise and overperform this year. I love it. Cowboys usually do good in the underdog situation, man.
Oh shit! Salute to Stephen Carroll on the Cash App, man. He cashed out the $50. So
that's true.
I appreciate
that's
you, my
true.
guy.
Salute, man. Hey, Stephen Carroll, GOAT, man. I promise y'all, this stuff goes so long. You know what I'm saying? It go a long way when we be doing this, cause like we said, we are sponsorless. The type of content we make is gonna be a struggle, cause we cuss, we say a lot of different words on here. So you know, y'all sponsor us, man. So I promise y'all, if y'all like us being this free with it and being this uncut and unruly, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta support it, because that's the only way we can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Macho trying to make his way to you. Landlord Page is now Landlord Sports. It was Landlord from Alabama, but if you type in Landlord Sports, you know, to YouTube, you'll find his page. It's a country good football talking boy over there, man. So you're gonna love his content. If you ain't already followed him and stuff, y'all make sure y'all do that, man.
Salute to Stephen Carroll. That's a man of his word, man. That's a trill one right there, man. We appreciate you, man. We got the 100 likes, and the trap looked out for you, boy, man. We appreciate y'all. Salute, man. That's how you boom the content right there. That's how you boom the content, man. If you like it, make sure you share it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe. You know what I'm saying? Tell the stinking Eagle fans in your life how we be talking reckless about them and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
What Stargaze is? I done told her 75 times we need to do some work. I ain't heard from her yet.
He said, Dak not done yet. Said, check your cash out, cuzzy.
He talking about me or you?
It's on your page, so we'll see.
I don't see nothing on my end yet, man, but I appreciate whatever y'all do, bro. If it's a nickel, we appreciate you.
Hey,
you know what I'm
Macho
saying?
came through. He found you and he on your page, man. Salute to Macho, man.
Salute to Macho, man. Welcome to the trap, my guy. Welcome to the trap.
My boy said he had a party Saturday night. He still hung over. I see you. I see
Who
you.
said that?
My boy Ant.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Strader.
Yeah. And a great supporter too, man. We appreciate y'all. Look at Star laughing. Yeah. I caught you. I called you out, Star. Let's get this work, Star.
Salute to Patty, the pirate. Oh, he finna go here steal this dub.
Hey, actually, Scott. Star, hit us up after the show. We can do a pre-recorded show.
We finna do a pre-recorded.
If you free, Star, make sure you hit us up. We trying to do that type of content with everybody.
Yeah,
I want to do that kind of content with everybody.
Indeed. Yeah, we gonna do a show with Star right after this.
Yeah, I mean, if she free, she can jump on now.
Real talk though.
If she free,
Just
it's up to Miss Star. You
us
know,
know.
we did content with Star like out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we rocks with Star. That's our girl right there.
But Patty the pirate had hit with a $4.99 super chat. He said,
Absolute.
Cowboys should go get Joe Biadani. Mozzie has the most potential of any defensive tackle in the league. Rob DeCenzo said that Micah was the 5th best linebacker in the 2020 draft. Well, maybe as a linebacker, but that nigga sure been the best pass rush.
Yeah, he been a dope ass pass rusher. Can't take that from him.
Yeah, can't take nothing away from him. Okay, listen, we are fair people. Just because we criticize what Micah may or may not have done to piss people off in the locker room, we still say he's a great player. But
Yeah.
we're just not going to sweep everything else under the rug. Is the thing. Like, if you pissed everybody else off, you know, having a podcast and talking greasy and, you know, being sideways with people, like, we got to say that shit.
My number one hater, the mime that don't shut up. What's going on?
This is something crazy. Like, you a mime and all you do is talk.
All he do is talk shit. I love it though. It's a great you know what I'm saying? Hypocrite. That's what's up.
Great hypocrite is crazy.
Yeah, he's opposite day. Twilight Zone.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put because we're going to use the same link anyway. So, you know, I'm finna just take the link and put it in the whatchamacallit that we have, you know, with the other content creators. So if anybody want to join and do content with us after the show, y'all have an open invitation. So
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow Star and all the content creators that rock with us, man. We appreciate y'all. If y'all rock with us, we rock with y'all. No cap. Like we ain't got no ill will towards nobody. But if you rock with us, we rock with y'all. Hell yeah, it's still Roll Tide. Y'all think a loss gonna make me stop saying Roll Tide? Man, I'll put this mic down, take these glass. Hey, let's do it. It's still Roll Tide, sir. It'll never change. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we get our ass whooped and we go back to work the next day, and then it's still, how about them Cowboys, okay? It will never change. And I'm proud of my team. My team gave me plenty of championships. You know what I'm saying? It's Roll Tide forever. So y'all can have that little win. That was their Super Bowl. Let's see what they do after that.
all right, and listen, it's sent to the Star, so we can do the pre-recorded show right after. She said let's do the pre-recorded show, so we can do the pre-recorded show.
That's what's up. Let's do it.
So I said I was just tuned in to this other platform, and those fans over there are lame as fuck. Swing on Micah nuts. We got this Thursday, man. Listen, listen. I know that there's two things that we cannot do in this space. You know what I'm saying? There are people that go out their way and disrespect Micah Parsons that he's gone, and there are also people that are on his dick way too hard right now, and he is not a Dallas Cowboy. Salute to Anthony Strader though. Before I finish my train of thought though, he said $10 for fuck the Eagles. Man, fuck the Eagles.
Exactly.
Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the state of Philadelphia, nigga. fuck the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, cause it happened in Philadelphia. He from Philly. You know, fuck Will Smith, nigga. Fuck cheesesteaks, nigga. I don't eat that bullshit.
Hey,
fuck all that
salute
shit,
to Anthony on my side. You already know it's the same vibes for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like Boss said yesterday, fuck my grass because it's green.
like
Salute the boss.
Salute the boss, man.
It's for real.
But for real though,
I don't even want no cash right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just give me the money on the debit card today.
It's crazy. But for real though, man, like I'm not gonna be the person, to act like Micah Parsons ain't dope. But I'm also ain't gonna be the person to act like I ain't gonna be the ex that I ain't gonna break up with my ex, then all I do is talk about her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the motherfucker gone.
If it didn't mean nothing to you, you wouldn't keep talking about him.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like he dope, but I gotta move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's other fish in the sea.
I'm telling y'all, I'm ready for war.
This how I feel about
Oh shit, this nigga dead.
We at the repass already, man.
I've been finished my chicken plate. I'm about to give me a couple Hennessy. And hey, we finna reminisce about the good old days, and then we gonna move on with our life.
Back to work, like dog. Listen, we are black. They dead. Listen, they dead one weekend. We had the funeral about like 2 weeks later because we hold a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? We got the funeral on Saturday. We had the repass right after the funeral, and we back at work Monday, dog.
Hey man, I think the fans need to see him actually play for Green Bay to let it go. Or if they don't let it go after the first week, by week 4 when we play them, that's when it'll go away from them. That's when they'll be able to release and just understand that, hey, Micah is an op and we hate him now. Like far as in football context. Like, I'm not saying as a person. I wish him and Terrence and the rest of his family much health, wealth, and success. But in football terms, I absolutely hate Micah right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, that is a pure op right now. So, hey.
He said, Henny and landlord, bro, these Eagles fans are way too confident. They going to destroy us, and we have no chance. I mean, dog, we were whooping the Eagles before Micah Parsons was a fucking Dallas Cowboy. He was at Penn State, and we were still whooping their ass. When our pass rush was Randy Gregory and DeMarcus Lawrence, we were whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So I'm not saying we ain't gonna miss Micah Parsons because he's a great player, but we've had worse pass rushes and we still beat the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not concerned about the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about that shit.
Lou in the building, what's happening?
Salute. And Lou, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I'll send your ass a link too. And if you want to come in and do a pre-recorded show with the 4 of us after this shit is over, you can, because we gonna be cooking up.
That's gonna be dope stuff, y'all. Dope stuff.
Yeah, man. And listen,
I think we can neutralize Jalen Hurts too. Like if we can stop this run, Jalen gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of trouble. He gonna be in a lot of trouble. Cause especially if Diggs play. They need to give me the okay that Diggs gonna play. That's when I'ma start feeling a little different about this game right now. Like if you tell me Diggs gonna be out there with Bland, with Elam, hey, I'ma feel very good about that.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And listen, some of the guys they're gonna ask to come out here and play, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be relying on a lot of rookie talent. Like Jahad Campbell is expected to play. Jahad Campbell probably dope. I think Jahad Campbell is dope.
He athletic as hell.
He ain't played a snap of NFL football yet.
I don't know if he got the read and react, the play diagnosis and stuff yet, but we gonna see.
Yeah, like outside of us throwing the ball straight to his ass, like we can have this boy in shambles. Same thing with Andrew Makuba. Like he's a dope prospect. I would have drafted him. You know, the safety out of Texas.
He started.
He's been injured lately, so I don't know if he's gonna even play. And if he does play, he's missed valuable snaps and valuable reps to get ready.
That's how I'm looking at Landon Dickerson too. He ain't gonna be 100%.
Exactly. So I'm not shitting on the Eagles. Like they are a great franchise. They the Super Bowl winners. You know, all that shit. But at the end of the day, you know, they've lost a lot of talent. They're trying to replace it with a bunch of rookies. You know, AJ Brown has been injured and hampered, and he's, you know, just now finna come back. You know, they got a bunch of guys that have been nursing injuries. So if there's a time to catch the Eagles lacking, it's week one. It's week one. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that work in our favor. You're getting them, you know, with the element of surprises. They don't know what shoddy offense looks like. You know, a lot of their key players and contributors are either rookies who haven't played or already injured or nursing an injury and haven't been practicing a lot. Like, if there's a time to pull an upset on the Eagles, it's week one.
Facts. And I think it can happen.
I think it can happen, man. For sure.
We just got to go in there and execute. Play our football. Shotty got to have a nice plan, man. Shotty got to have a nice plan. So shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green in the building. What's happening, Miss Regina?
Salute to Miss Regina. So let me ask you a question, landlord.
Shoot.
What if win or lose, right? We could win the game or lose the game, right? But if Shotty's offense come out here after everything and they don't perform well, right? Regardless of if we win the game or we lose the game, because we could have the offense could play bad and the defense could step up, get a couple turnovers, we can still win the game, right? So win, lose, or draw. If the offense does not look good, you know, this first time out, how are we really feeling about Shotty after that?
That's tough because in a win, I'ma still be feeling kind of good. Because I know, like, if my team could win and the offense ain't top tier, that's gonna be a blessing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's the case. I feel like our offense gonna have to be the engine that drive us to these wins. You know what I'm saying? So if that end up proving differently, I'm feeling ecstatic. You know what I'm saying? If I can get wins without Dak, without the offense like that, like if we can win like Ohio State and Texas, like 14-7, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could get a hardcore, you know, haymaker type win, and it ain't pretty, it ain't 30 points, like shit, I feel good about that. If I can go out here and win this game 20-17, shit, I feel great about that.
I feel great about winning. I don't feel great about the offense because of all
Eagles defense decent though. You know what I'm saying?
They're not at full strength though, man. And
you looking for us to tie their ass up?
Listen, I'm looking. You got to score at least 27 points. Like you score at least 27, I'll let you make it. But the thing is, this is the thing I'm just getting at, man. You went out and you traded to get George Pickens here. You know what I'm saying? You spent a 12th overall pick on a guard. You should be able to move the ball and hold up in pass pro. You know what I'm saying? Like you paid CD Lamb, you paid Dak, you extended Jake Ferguson. Like the strength of your team is your offense, and you spent the entirety of the preseason and training camp protecting your plays and your personnel packages. You know what I'm saying? Like you did all that to have the element of surprise for this game. If you don't go out here and at least drop 27, for me, I think that is a failure. Because you got clear ways to attack the Eagles defense. Adoree Jackson's going to play a lot. I think that he's the scrub on the defense. You know, like they're going to be replacing their starting safety from last year's Super Bowl team with a rookie who's hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's a good rookie, but he's been injured. He ain't been practicing and shit like that. If you don't take advantage of all these things that you set up for yourselves, what makes me think that you can go out there? Because you played nothing but great teams this year for the most part. You played the Chiefs, the Chargers. You know, you played the Eagles again. The Commanders, were a team that made it to the NFC Championship game. You played the Lions again. You played the Packers, the Minnesota Vikings.
Man, I'm telling you right now, if Kenny Clark can be who I think he is, we're gonna be a tougher out than in years past. Real talk.
I'm not worried about the defense.
We're gonna be a tougher out. Just for us
being
able to stop the run, we're gonna be a tougher out for these boys.
Yeah, I'm just strictly talking about Shotty, because Shotty is an offensive-minded coach. He's a play caller.
Shotty better had his offense looking good with all these weapons.
That's all I'm saying.
He better had his offense looking good. Like, I can't even imagine a world where it's not. So, I don't even know why you asked me that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you refuse to think about it.
I don't even want to live in a world that's going on like that, bro. Nah. We need that offense. Like, it's no reason that offense shouldn't be one of the premier offenses in the NFL. Even though our running back game is kind of,
suspect.
But, yeah, if we can get a serviceable run game, we should be going crazy, man. But we just made that hour mark, man. If you got some more things to talk about, we finna go right back and do more work for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to these videos we dropping, man. I'm trying to drop as much content as humanly possible. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for the win, man.
Man, I think I got one more question for you, then we can get out of here, dog.
Shoot.
All right, so that was the flip side. That was offensively. How do you feel about this defense? If they, one, still get ran off the field, and two, if they can't rush the passer as well. Because the biggest thing that we talked about was the trade of Micah Parsons, the acquisition of Kenny Clark. How do you feel if the run defense is still suspect and we also can't rush the passer? And I'm not talking
I feel
about
like
it's
I feel like it's draft season. That's what I feel like.
Damn, yeah.
It's draft season. I mean, if we can't stop the run or rush the passer, that means we just getting ran all over and they going up and down the field scoring points. And look, we gonna be able to be in a few shootouts, but you ain't gonna win a lot of games like that. So we gonna have to be able to stop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to be able to do something. I don't really see us being that competitive in that scenario. And like, that would be a major disappointment. That'd be a major disappointment. Like, I ain't saying that we just finna be a 0-yard game run defense. I'm just saying you can't just only run the ball on us no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, we've actually seen this as a fan base. Teams go up against your Dallas Cowboys and just hand the ball off the whole game. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was one of the most miserable games to watch. Just imagine to play in that game. Just imagine to coach that game. You got to sit on the sideline. It ain't nothing you can do. Coaches is like, they hate that. I know that's a miserable situation to be in. Because, like, you might literally be better than this team. But they figured you out that you can't stop the run. So none of the other stuff matters.
If I can just hand the ball off 30, 40 times and I get explosive plays and I'm getting 5-6 yards, might hit you with a 20-yard run here or there, there's absolutely nothing you can do to win this game at that point.
At the very least, y'all, all I'm saying is you shouldn't see games like that in Dallas no more. At the very least. That's at the bare minimum. You shouldn't see, and that ain't even asking for much. You shouldn't see Josh Allen games in Dallas no more. You shouldn't see Aaron Jones games in Dallas no more. You shouldn't see that. With the addition of Kenny Clark and with the progression of Micah Smith, with the addition of Solomon Thomas, and with the upgrade and the uptick that Eberflus did on his linebacking core, like, I feel like with that combination and flu scheme all together, I feel like we should be a serviceable team at stopping the run. And if that ain't true, I'm in shambles.
As you should be.
I'm in shambles.
As you should be. But hey, listen, it's been an hour, like you said. We got more content to make, so we can't dwell too long on one live stream. So we're gonna make some videos. We'll post some videos. Might go live again before the day is over with, depending on what y'all folks got going on. Landlord,
Ain't no telling.
you, how much of a life do you have?
I got me and Vach supposed to do a video later on today at 1, so y'all might stay tuned to that. I don't know if it's gonna be live or not, but just stay tuned for some content we got coming for y'all. But other than that, I'm just chilling like a villain. You know what I'm saying?
Well, bitch, so I tell you what, 'cause I'm gonna work your ass today.
I just pulled a whole shift with y'all the other day.
I know. We finna pull another one.
I went crazy with content yesterday. See, I'm motivated again, man. I feel good.
So listen, after the Vouch show, if you got time, let's go live again.
We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I
see
might
what
be
happens.
sleepy. You know what I'm saying? But we'll work it out for y'all. If the people want it, if the people say they gonna be there to support and they want it, I might be able to find the will to make it happen for my people, man. So y'all just let me know.
Let's do it, man. So hey, we finna go ahead and record this pre-recorded show. We gonna drop that soon. Y'all tap in. Landlord be live again at 1:00 with Vash Lombardi.
It might not be alive. It might just
it'll be a video.
content.
He'll be making some content with Vash. But listen, we'll figure it out. Y'all tap in. Y'all support all the content, man. So hey, in the words of Wes, never look down, cause the style is up.